it, studio on the lake. The swooshing noise even works for dragonflies. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay. So, this will be up here somewhere. Okay. So, I like the way it turned out. I shined it up, I put some spar varnish on it. So I'll be putting this on at the end of when I'm done this carving. So, I'll be back. Ben, studio on the lake, how you doing there, bud? Just let me know when you want some of that cottonwood bark and I'll be shipping her over to you. Got some nice freaking pieces for you, the cottonwood bark. Okay, so I'm going to be wrapping this piece up today. I talked to my bud Gord last night. He said he wants something carved here too, because it just kind of seems plain to him. So I think I was going to do a flower pot, carve one in here, but I don't think so because I didn't realize this big crack was here. So I think I'm going to continue this Japanese wind around here, and I also got to carve a wood spirit in here. So I think first of all, when this thing's set up the way it is, I'll carve this Japanese thing in here. You guys don't need to see how I did it. This is the second video on this piece, so I'll just draw it on, carve it in, make it blend in with this one kinda, right? And we'll see how that goes. Then we'll carve the wood spirit. Okay, so this one over here is spinning this way, so let's get the other one to spin the other way. And then I don't know, I'll figure it out. Okay guys, to do this carving, I got my Dremel 4000 here, hooked up to the flex shaft. This is the best combo you can get, the Dremel 4000 and the Dremel flex shaft. And guys, I got my Kutzall burr in here. This is a 1/8 extreme flame burr. This is my favorite burr in the whole wide world universe. And you can go to the description below to get to the Kutzall site and use the code CFusion to save yourself 5%. Okay, yep. Okay guys, so when I started carving this, kind of things started changing because I didn't want any areas in here for water to sit dead pool, you know, so water can sit flat in there, because it would first of all rot the wood faster, and second of all give a place to mosquitoes to have larvae. So I just did what I did. It still looks cool. I turned this into a rose with a green petal. See, the water will come here, drip down here. Doesn't really have much place to sit, the water, right? It'll come down here, go in that crack or whatever, down here. So anyways, I'm gonna let this paint dry. I gotta pull out another piece of wood for somebody wants a wood spirit. So I gotta pull this piece of wood out of here and set that up. But I'm gonna finish this whole piece first before I start carving the wood spirit, but yeah. Okay, so I got my wood pile cleaned up. Here's Pacific yew wood, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And yeah, so, well, I better put this down here so I can remember. I cut up some of the wood that's in the firewood pile now with my old 3-4. This is another tree at Gordy's he just cut down in his yard. We're gonna carve something in here. We're talking next year once this dries. It's still soaking wet. We're gonna carve something here, have an eagle and maybe an owl perched on here. So that's that. Here's, I'm gonna carve the wood spirit in this log today. I gotta take a break though, man. And oh yeah, so to the root thing. So here we got this now. So it looks better. doesn't, it's just a silhouette of a rose, right? You know what I mean? So that's that. So I still got to carve a wood spirit in here now too. So I think maybe I'll do that right now. I'm gonna have to figure out how to set this up so I'm comfortable carving it. So I got my Dremel hanging there. So I'll get it figured out and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I got the wood spirit drawn on there. I got my 193 Arborist rear handle saw. I'm just gonna lightly carve out the outlines. I'm not gonna do any detail carving with this or anything, just to kind of speed up for the Dremel carving, okay? So it's very important for, I want to say, for the beginning wood carvers or artists or whatever, to find a comfortable spot where you can carve. You don't want to carve where it's uncomfortable, right? So I'm comfortable here. I'll be standing. See? And I can just stand here and carve away. So I'm not going to film too much, but I'll do a fast forward filming of this, guys. Okay, bye. Okay, so there it is, all burnt up. Now I got to go over it with the flap sander, but I don't know if it filmed it when this thing has a leak in it, and it caught fire down here and kind of burnt my hand a bit. It did it the other day too, so I should really, it's time for me to get a new turbo torch. This one came from my dad and it's really old, so it's time to get a new one. So you guys, like, it's dangerous, guys, just be safe. That's the best thing to do, is be safe, right? Okay, so I don't know where I left off with this thing, but I had to go to the store to get some goddamn canola oil for my chainsaw because it's at all my other stuff is at the throne chair, which I'll be going to tomorrow. So I stopped at home and I got this sanding steeler, top zone lacquer sanding steeler, okay? So the other piece that I did for Gordy for his garden, the wood was all rotten. When he put his C-tol on there, all the wood absorbed. He used the color butternut. It's fairly dark, kind of like this. All the wood just sucked it in, right? So, and it's so dark, and he's gonna bring the friggin' thing back, and I gotta hit it with my flap sander, try and get some high points. So I figured, yes, Gordy, you're paying me $15 for this can. Bring your platinum card, okay? Just bring it, bud. So I'm gonna hit this. In case when he puts his stain on there, it doesn't go too dark. This acts like a plastic coating inside the wood, guys. So when he puts a stain on there, maybe the wood won't absorb it too much, right? So you'll be able to, it just won't go too dark! Okay, so I got everywhere sprayed with the sanding sealer. You can see I really soaked it in there. It will be dry by the time Gordy gets here. I used the full can. And it stinks. It's powerful stuff. So let's get the dragonfly on. Okay, so the dragonfly is on. If Gordy wants to screw it out and put it somewhere else, go ahead, Gordy. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. You know, this is just kind of whatever. It's just a bonus for him, so it doesn't really matter. It's just to kind of fill that area. But the dragonfly is what makes this piece. That's for sure. Bring the platinum card, Gordy. Bring the platinum card. So guys, it still looks kind of funny because it's dark and then white. But once he brings that butternut Kutzall, it's all going to blend together. You'll see. It sure is. But yeah, so man, this dragonfly was learning a new curve with this copper. Was a real pain in the ass. Yeah, I signed it. There's a J there. So like, let's I just gotta wait for Gordy. What am I thinking? I forgot to show it without the flower pot on it. Yeah, it's got the flower pot on it now. You platinum card, bring it. Sometimes you just need some apple juice. Even though I'm allergic to them, sometimes you need that apple juice. Sometimes you need those chocolate macaroons. Yeah, sometimes you need them. Nom, nom, nom. Okay guys, that's basically a wrap for me here today. Gordy's not going to be able to make it, so I didn't really like the way that flower looked. I left a little bit of red on there just to give it some color. But I carved a plant holder in here, a little succulent holder. I drilled the hole all the way through. You guys, when you're making the planters, succulent holders are the good ones to do because they don't need that much water. So you'll be pouring less water in here and it's less, you know, it will less rot the wood, right? So you can also put line it with like a plastic bag or a piece of poly or something and just put the dirt around it to hide it. Just poke a little hole in it, you're good to go. So this is done. Gordy's gonna show up maybe tomorrow. I don't know if he's gonna bring his coat stuff with him or not, his Kutzall, but if he does, I'll just make a quick little video showing us putting it on and what it looks like when it's done. Because tomorrow, oh yeah guys, I finished this guy today too. So this, I'm not lying, I basically carved this guy in about an hour. Those Mampa tools, I'm not a rep for Mampa, guys. I'm not. Those Mampa tools helped me so much with my beard hairs. They just make it go, it makes it go so fast. I did this thing in an hour. And this thing is almost as worth as much as that thing. Because I did that for Gordy as a friend. That's it, Gordy. Your friend deals are done. So yeah, but I'll go home and show the guy that's thinking about buying it, and if he wants to buy it, it's his. Bring your platinum card, buddy. Bring your platinum. So tomorrow, guys, I'll be working on the throne chair, probably cutting in the eagle heads. I got a design in my mind I want to do. So hope you all good, and take care. Sign it! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are you up to? No, just relax, Jordy. Just relax.